Hey, what's up, folks? All right, a couple of things here. I've been stuck by a friend's house, small problem. That's one. And then another problem is that Ilyaas won't be joining us today on this live. He's still got pending cases, right? And the last thing we want to do is create problems for people coming onto the show where they've got pending cases. So Ilyaas isn't joining us tonight for the show because there's a pending divorce case. He also still needs to appear at the family court within that will be by March, he mentioned. So I suggested, you know what, just to be safe, better safe than sorry. Don't want anything to jeopardize your case. Let's give it some time. Okay, but welcome, people. Welcome anyways. We're still going to have a show today. There's some things that needs to be discussed this week. Right, today's show is going to be very short, but we're going to be speaking about some impactful things here. One being this case. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. By the way, if you're just joining this channel, my name is Dominic and I'm an alienated father. The purpose of the show is to bring awareness to parental alienation and the effects thereof. Okay, we tell stories of fathers. We help fathers share their stories on social media so that we can get as many people involved in this as possible, and we can figure this thing out for everyone. Right, as you can see, I'm not in my own place. I don't even have my headsets on, so unfortunately I can't bring anyone on today and listen to you guys as we normally do with Pastor Mike. But yes, we are going to be discussing this. Let me just bring this up on the screen here quickly. I don't know, did you guys hear about this here case? All right, this just happened, and I don't want to run through the entire thing. I actually want to start breaking down what has happened here in this case, okay? But yes, the court rules that Pretoria mom and granny be jailed if they deny father access to his child. All right, we're just going to go through the first paragraph of this. But guys, if you don't know, this is like groundbreaking. It's really a breakthrough for fathers in South Africa, because up until now, parental alienation, as I've always said, is widely misunderstood and sometimes not even recognized. And yeah, everyone's got their own depiction of what it is and what is parental alienation. Then you get confused with the term that it could be estrangement and not alienation. So that's something that needs to be figured out and sorted out, or like yesterday here in this country, right? But let's check what happened here. And this was posted on the 28th of, let me just bring it up here. Yeah, so 28th of January, just a couple of days ago, right? And it says here, the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria has sentenced a mother and a grandmother to 30 days imprisonment, suspended on the condition that they allow a father contact with his daughter. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but when I saw this article, I felt all hopeful inside, right? This is what we've been waiting for. We've seen one other case, and I've covered that the other day with the Cape Town mom that was sentenced to a couple of hours every weekend. But it seems like these sentences are going to become more stringent, and they have to become, because that would stop, and I'm not putting a label on all women, but a lot of women are using the law for their own devices, and it's evil. It's just to get back at the father for whatever has gone wrong. All right, so once these laws become a little bit more harsh, then I believe that less women would actually go that route at making false accusations. If you're new to the channel, then if you don't know, then I mean, false accusations. If you've got a daughter, 10 to 1, a father is accused of sexual molestation. If you've got a son, there's child abuse, physical abuse, of which there is no evidence of. All right. So let me know if you're new in the comments. Leave a comment there. Just type new in the chat if you're new to this channel, and if you're returning, just let me know who's there. I can't actually see with the streaming software that I'm using. I can't see who's online. So just give me a hi, and I'll be able to bring that up on screen there. I also just want to make sure that you guys can hear me clearly, because like I said, I'm not in my normal environment here, so I'm not sure how the internet connection is going. So just give me a thumbs up or give me a hi if you can hear everything clearly there. How's everyone doing this Sunday? I hope you guys have had a peaceful, relaxing Sunday. I know it's back to work tomorrow. And this week we can definitely go back to work, back to the hustle, the grind with a clearer mind, right? Fathers especially. If you're just joining now, I'm just going to quickly run through this article here. And yeah, things are changing for men in this country, it seems. Let's go through this quickly, see what happened here. Right. So there seems to be a statement by Vanessa de Silva Faria. I think this is a vindication for fathers' rights all around. Yes, definitely is. This judgment confirms that fathers do have equal rights and their rights are worth fighting for, right? How do you guys feel about that? Right, type in the chat if you feel hopeful. Type hope in the chat if this article has done something for you. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop this link here so that you can read through it. And we're going to be discussing it throughout this week as well, because what needs to happen is, sorry, just someone's phone going off there. Noise in the background. But yeah, what needs to happen is that we need to pick this thing apart, and we're going to try to get the documents for this as well. It should be publicly posted if the case is closed. So we're going to actually go deeper into what transpired during this case so that we can use it. I don't know if you know the law very well, but as far as I know, again, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not giving advice here, but as far as I know how the law works, to my knowledge, is that if a case has been finalized and whatever the ruling is in that case becomes precedence, and precedence is, let's just check here the meaning of precedence. Let me bring that up for you guys. I hope I'm spelling it right here. Precedence meaning. If you're just joining now, please give me, say, hey, what's up? Give me a something there. I know we have a lot of returning viewers here, same people every time, and I'm glad you guys are coming back all the time. All I want to know is that if you are new to this channel, please let us know. Please just give me a hi in the chat there, right? Let me just check here for that meaning of precedence. Okay, so precedence, let me just share that so you guys can see. So you know I'm not making up stuff. Okay. Okay, the condition of being considered more important than someone or something else, priority in importance, order or rank. I don't think this is the actual, let's see, precedence in law. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Precedent, right, refers to a court decision that is considered as authority for deciding subsequent cases involving identical or similar facts or similar legal issues. Precedent is incorporated into the doctrine of stare decisis, all right, whatever that means. Let's copy that and check that meaning as well. And requires courts to apply the law in the same manner to cases with the same facts. All right. So in short, basically what this is saying is that if there has been an outcome ruled in a court matter, as many of us face. Fathers fighting for their children, just to be in their children's lives. We alienated. And here has been a ruling now that 30 days 30 days suspended sentence for this grandmother and mother if they continue doing what they're doing, alienating the child. So what does that mean for you? Well, once we've got the documents, the case number and all of that, we can actually, when you do appear in court, you can actually use that case, as long as it's similar to your case, to determine the outcome of, your own case, right? So the outcome of that case will determine the outcome of your case. You can actually use it to prove your point that, hey, this judge has ruled that, and I'm also being alienated just like this father is, and they have to kind of rule in your favor. So yeah, that is pretty much how it goes. All right, that's one thing that we want to talk about. Like I said, that this is going to be a very short live. I just wanted to give you guys an update on where we're at and what we want to speak about this week. Also, type in the comments, what would you like us to actually talk about this week? Whether it be just coping with alienation. How do we as fathers still function daily? Because I've had my own coping mechanisms as well. There's things that I found that helps me deal with this day in, day out, even though I'm not with my child. And yeah, I must say that I'm better than I was six months ago, or even a couple of weeks ago. So let me know if that's a topic that you would want me to talk about. Right. If anyone can just type in the chat if I'm not sure if my sound, my mic is, my audio seems fine here on this side. Can you guys hear me? Right. I don't see anyone responding here, so I hope my mic is working. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know in the chat there. Okay, I'm not getting any responses. All right, so, well, I'll check the replay of this if my sound was working. In any case, the other thing that we want to discuss is this. I'll show you now. And this is a horrific statue in front of the family court in Manhattan. Now, this sends a clear message to fathers, in my opinion. This is a statue of, what's this woman's name? Medusa, chopping off, I think it's Poseidon's head. I don't know, Greek mythology. We'll look into that, but there's an article about this as well. And this is something that I want to discuss as well this week, is the, what message are we trying to send here? Because it seems like there's revenge now. We know that women have been treated unfairly in the past. There's no doubt about that, right? But it seems like the tables have turned now, like it's a case of revenge, and you can't say that all men and all women are bad. So these are things that me and the team actually were talking amongst ourselves, and we just want to put it out there in the public. You guys let us know what your thoughts are on the matter, okay? So that's one of the other topics that we're going to be speaking about. What do you guys want to know about? Another thing that is prevalent with more and more fathers that I'm speaking to is the fact it's the problem of personal development. Okay, a lot of fathers have lost their job because of the stress and the PTSD and depression and drug and alcohol abuse as a result of being alienated from their kids. So is that something you guys would like us to talk about? So today I just practically want to know, since Ilyaas hasn't been able to come on. Yeah, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, he's got some outstanding cases that we do not want to jeopardize. So let's just set up the week, right? Let's set up what we'd like to actually uncover this week. what would make things better for you guys. I'm sure that if you've been following this channel for a while, we've started off just trying to figure things out, but things are slowly coming together, and it's gaining traction. We've been attracting social workers, mediators, lawyers so far to the channel, and they will be coming on soon to answer your questions. So let me know in the comments what it is that you would like us to cover this week coming. What would make you feel, even if it's just 1% better this week coming, right? Let's make it 10% better. We deserve to have a bone thrown at us every now and then, right, guys? I'm not going to go on much further. The talking points that I just brought up, this one specifically, but more importantly, it's the other one. This article of the mom and granny that has been sentenced or given a suspended sentence if they do contravene the court order again. So we're going to be looking into that as well, getting the court documents, files, and all of that. And once we've got all the facts together, then we can really take a deep dive. And I think everyone is going to find a lot of value in this, because it gives you, if you've got any pending cases, it gives you more ammo to go in with, to say, hey, you know what, this thing is happening all over South Africa. Here's the ruling of the previous case in Pretoria. So it sets precedents, and that gives you guys a leg to stand on. I know there's a lot of dads that have wasted a lot of money with lawyers, and not to say that lawyers should never be used, but if you've watched the episode that we did a couple of days ago with Derek, there are times you use lawyers and there's times you don't. Right. So that's just from my side what I wanted to bring to the table this week. These are the discussions that we're going to have. We need to figure things out. We need answers soon. Every day that we lose with our kids is another day that our kids are abused, right? Hit the like button if you agree. And again, whether you're watching this live or you are watching the replay, please do post in the comments. We will read the comments, we will reply. If you'd like to come on again, tell your story, just type story in the chat. You can come on a live interview. If you've got pending cases, probably not the best thing for you to do, or rather discuss with us, because there are some cases where you can actually talk about just what's happening to you, especially if you're being oppressed. It's time for you to speak out and get some answers. Right, so that's it from me, guys. I have an awesome Sunday further. I didn't want to take too much of your time since we didn't have a show today. It would have been much longer with Ilyaas, but he'll definitely come on once things are sorted out on his side. Right, so you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have an awesome week. I'll see you tomorrow at 7.